static map, it is essential to make a map layout and then save it as image or a PDF so that the map can be used in other applications. So how to do that? We go to project, we go to layouts. Okay, if you have any layout which was made earlier, you will see a list under layouts. But if you are now making a new layout for the first time in this project, you will go to new print layout and give it a name. For example, I give it the name as 1 and I click on OK. A new page. Now this is actually the print layout. So this is the page which you have to design the map with and you will print it as it is. Now this page can have all the properties just like you have in Word or PowerPoint. When I do right click, I can click on page properties, set my page size, I can set the orientation. Now I want it to be portrait because my map is an elongated map. Okay, and I can also change the background color. For example, if I want to make it blue because Mumbai is having water all the sides. But generally we do not use such dark colors, we keep it as white only. Now with this tool I can set my scene. All the elements that a map would have are available here as icons. You have to add one element from each icon to complete the layout. So the first thing that I will add to the layout is a map. What do? Add map is an icon here. I click on it. I click here and I drag. When I do that, automatically my map is added here. But now it looks very small. So what do? I click on move item content and then I can move it. I can also enlarge it. If I press Ctrl and I scroll, I will have a control on the enlargement of the map. Once my map is set on the page, now I go to item properties, I scroll down, I click on grids and I click on the plus sign. Grid 1 will be available. I will select that and I will click on modify grid. After this, I click frame and annotations only and I start giving interval. Now this is a very small map, okay, and a small area, so 0.1 should be enough. Now what is this? This is the interval at which we want to let our coordinates be visible. Okay, then from no frame I make it a zebra frame. Now you will see that black and white boundary is available at equal intervals. Now suppose I make it 2. So you will see that it has changed. Okay, so it is 0.1 is optimum for a small area and for a map like this which is having a very small overall latitude longitudinal extension also. After this I scroll it down and I click on draw coordinates. Now you will see that the numbers are visible here, but they will not be visible in the print form because they are falling outside the page. So what do? I make it all inside frame. And for the east and west, that is right and left ones, I make it vertical ascending. Okay, and if I still want to enhance it further, I can click on font, I can increase the size and I can also make it bold. Okay, and this way my latitude longitude will be available. Now when I want to go back, I will click on this go back arrow here. After this, now I need to add my other elements. The first element here is my title. So title will be added with the add label option. I will make a text box here. And what is this? This is Greater Mumbai. Yes, this is my main heading. So the font for this will be bold and it will be bigger in size. And moreover, I have to place it in the center. Okay, now I can copy paste it and this will be what? Literacy levels. Okay, but the font size of this has to be smaller and I will place it in the center. Now you see, I have made a differentiation. Greater Mumbai is entirely in capital and literacy level is in normal, like we say sentence case. So this is how it differentiates the main heading and the subheading. After this, I will now add a legend. Legend is important because people will not understand otherwise what I am showing in the map. But my legend is showing all that is there in my layer panel. Okay, so I need to remove some things from the legend. What I will do, I will uncheck auto update, then I will select the elements I want to remove. I will click on the minus sign. This base map I don't want to show, I only want to show this, but the title should not be Wards of Mumbai, so I want to change it. I will click on the yellow pencil and it will be what? Literacy levels again. And what is the unit? It is percentage. Okay, so this I can show here. Now it is not visible much, so I go to fonts, I go to item font, I make it bold and I increase the size, and I go to subgroup font, again I make it bold and I increase the size. So like this my legend is visible. Now the next element that I have to add is a scale. Click on add scale bar and then just draw the scale bar. Now students, if our map is not georeferenced, the scale bar will not appear. But if your base map is georeferenced properly, the scale bar will appear properly. Now you can make changes in the scale bar also. You can make it kilometers, because India we generally go by kilometers. And you can also add the divisions here and make the scale bar appear like this. The next element that I will add is a north arrow. Just click on it and you can add the north arrow either here in the right top corner or you can add it here as well. So you can decide where you want the north arrow to be. And the last element that I will add to my map is the names of the surrounding features. Okay, so what is surrounded? Actually speaking, here three sides is Arabian Sea and to the north is rest of the greater Mumbai. I will copy paste this so that my work becomes faster. Arabian Sea, and now I am pasting it here. Arabian Sea is here also, and Arabian Sea is here also, and here I have Greater Mumbai. Now because I wanted to look different from the title, I have kept the font size as like this, so it is evident that these are the surrounding areas. And the last thing, I need to write legend as the title here. Okay, so now my map is complete. After my map is complete, I have to go to layout and save as either image or as PDF. If I export as image, it will ask me to give it a name and location. Generally, I will save it in the same folder with the name as literacy. Okay, and which image format I want. So PNG is a default format. I will click on save, then it will ask me the resolution. Now if I want to print the image on flex or banners, my resolution has to be really big. If I am using it only for printing or digital purposes, my resolution can be 300. So let me change it to 900 because maybe in future I will use it for other purposes, and I will save. It will take some seconds, and as it flashes the message here, export layout successfully exported, you can then minimize it and go to your folder and see here your map is saved. Now when you open it, you will see a beautiful map is out of the software. Now this you can copy like any other image. Maybe you want to use it in the Word file. You can use it in the Word file. It's such a big image that it is taking quite a long time to get uploaded. Sometimes these things happen because it is coming out of a very big software, a technical software. So it's fine. Now here you can adjust the resolution, you can adjust the size. And there your images. Okay. So in this way students, you can create a map and